Hello and welcome back, folks. It's more LOOT.BET Season 6 action, as this time around we bring you another best of three, our final one of the day. It's Nordavind versus Japaleno, and I'm very curious to see how this one plays out. Of course, we're starting the show on the beautiful overpass. Define, what are you thinking going into this? I mean, Japaleno have been on some pretty good form recently, but both teams have also suffered a fair few losses against some pretty strong talents, most notably the likes of Sprout.
Well, Sprout's not a bad team, to be honest, but yeah, it's a little bit of hit and miss, I would say, with these two. Especially Nordavind, they're a bit more like unstable with their roster. Like they've been having some really good results, and then they're bombing out on some matches. So it's really hard to predict where this one is gonna slide, because both teams, they have their good share of moments, they have their bad share of moments. So it's really a hit and miss at this point with these two teams. Japaleno, they had some good, last time we saw them a couple of days ago, they had a pretty good match actually. Of course, couldn't close that one out. I think it was versus, what was it? Yeah, versus Sprout. They lost 2-0 against Sprout, Japaleno. But they went into the overtime on first map and then 6 seconds. So that was the Inferno Train, and this one is not going to be Inferno or Train. At least not if we... On the first two maps, we could see Inferno on the third. But this map pick, Overpass, it is Japaleno's map pick. So, yeah, we're gonna see how they're gonna do here.
Yeah, it's Overpass, Mirage, Inferno for folks who haven't seen the Veto. It's definitely looking like quite the map pool, and Overpass really, I think, the only major outlier when you look at their Mirage and Inferno. I think Overpass is a tad more tactical than what I was expecting to see, but it's also not a bad map, not at all, for this Nordavind side. So I think this could be interesting. If Nordavind are able to step up here and perform on Overpass, which they have done, certainly in some of their key matches recently, beating out the likes of Smash in the Nordavind Cup only just last week, in fact. They played a lot. They lost to Simon 16-11, which is Simon are a strong team. They're not bad, not by a long shot. So definitely a chance for Nordavind here to run for what could be at least a quick map win and put them onto their home turf, Mirage. I suppose we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's definitely a tactical map, and we do see as well, we're gonna see if the CT is gonna be struggling here. We did see the last game earlier, just before this one. It was a kind of struggle mode there on the CT side for the Amiga. There is questioning if that's gonna happen, if that's gonna happen to Japaleno here. It probably shouldn't, because they're picking the map, so they should be pretty comfortable on it. But we're really gonna have to see how this is gonna play out. But Nordavind, very, very strong team here. Good couple players. HS, Crowman, he played for FaZe a while back on a short time there. But, they've been around this scene here for a while, Nordavind, and they should have an idea how to handle Japaleno, British roster that have talents on the roster here, but they've been around for the scene in a while, so we're gonna see if that's gonna be the case here. But they're gonna run out to the A side here, and I think we do have a little bit of a problem here. It is lying in, but Nordavind, they are getting entry kills here, so it's a 5 versus 1, so they get all the frags towards the A side there, in fact, Flakes. And it's all about the Pleasant here, to be honest. 1 versus 5, so Nordavind, a great pistol for them to pick it up here. And we're trying to get things working out here. Seems like we're back.
I'm not sure if that's just me or if that's you as well, but it looks like we're in a bit of a PowerPoint fiasco.
Yeah. But as you can see, they're running them over on the A side. It's just Pleasant left here. I got a little bit of highlights for the Pleasant died there, but I think everybody could have guessed how the 5v1 would have gone. But Nordavind, that's the pistol for them. That's what you want to get. You get the pistol round win, and with a 50% win rate, it's a 50-50 dual chance if they win that pistol, Nordavind. But Japaleno, awful pistol pistol win percent, 39. If you buy a lottery ticket, you have better chances. No, you don't. But still, it's gonna be a force buy here from Japaleno, and gonna try to win it back here. We did see in the first game, these force buys was absolutely brutal. But you were saying 2-0 probably for Nordavind, right?
Potentially. I think it's going to come down to this map pick. Nordavind have experience on Overpass, so Japaleno have made a very confident decision to decide to take this. I mean, that's not a smoke that shows experience, don't get me wrong, but these are not a bad team, not by a long shot. So definitely going to come down to Overpass if Nordavind want this one easily. Of course, NATO, a man who has a bucket load of passion for this game. He really does. Now has to win out against the Force Buyers. They've got them in a 1 versus 2. Unfortunately, loses to the Deagle.
Yeah, actually losing against the Force Buy from Japaleno. Very strong Japaleno play there towards the B side, especially Freddy Frog. A Pleasant getting 3. So, Nordavind slipping up a little bit there, to be honest. And it's not what you want to be for Nordavind. You win a pistol with 5 people alive, and then you lose the Force Buy going into the B sides. Pleasant with a very nice triple kill there. So, Nordavind, are they gonna force back here again? Or they're just gonna take and give Japaleno 2-1 before they go for fly. You can see the past matches here just haven't been too good for both these teams actually. So both teams have been struggling to get wins in the past few matches here. That's why I'm really not sure who's gonna win this. It's whoever struggles the least.
That's definitely it's quite a line. Whoever can struggle the least. What a game of Counter-Strike we're in for if that's the case. Looks like it is going to be quite scrappy based on the first 2 rounds, but here at least it is just 5 Glocks. Surely 5 Glocks can't do anything too wild.
No. It is going to be relaxed getting up. I think at least a 3k. Well, he got the 1 only, so I'm absolutely wrong there, but Freddy Frog should have been able to line them up here, but he gets a bit of trouble actually. Moldy on the default, so they can't come from plant. They're going to have to force the issue on long, and they're going to get absolutely wrecked here by Pleasant and Freddy Frog. So 2-1 here for Japaleno after losing the initial pistol. They're winning the Force Buy and the Eco to put it up on 2-1 here with a buy. Second buy round for Nordavind. Or really the first full buy coming up. And we're gonna see how they're gonna treat this from the Japaleno. But this is gonna be the first test for Japaleno, see if they can run away with their map pick here early on. Or if Nordavind is gonna keep it close. This is of course a 1-1 match as well. Winner of this best of 3 gets into that 2-1 bracket just like the last game. So a lot of important matches here. Pretty much every game from now on is important, right? Do not want to lose. We have already Argo being knocked out. I think it was yesterday they got knocked out, right? Or something like that. Not winning a single match. Losing all 3 best of 3s. That's something you normally see from Argo. Oh, that molly glitch behind this molly behind the smoke, so you can see through. Yet not fixed.
Loving the patience here from Relaxer, just not forcing the issue, biding his time. Such a good position in tandem with Freddy as well. If they play their cards right here, they could completely annihilate this T side as the trades come through. Relaxer won't be checked. Finds not only Tensky, but a chance at even more now as they just drop like flies. Japaleno, a great start to their CT side here. They beat out Nordavind on their gun round.
Not bad at all. Freddy got the first kill. He got traded, yes, but Relaxer here. He finds the kill here. It shoots up in the sky, thinking somebody's gonna jump or something. Go for a little bit of jumping jacks there, but that's a good round for Japaleno. The only round the loss was against with the pistol round, so they should be getting a 4th here as well. This is gonna be an eco round for Nordavind. Not a bad start for Japaleno on their map pick. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for them and what they need to do here to get things rolling and get some confidence into this game. And you said if Japaleno wants to have a chance to win this, they probably need to win this map, right? So Relaxa will be getting pushed forward here as well. We'll give him some more breathing room. Pushing up to the side here. Freddy Frog will be there to pick up 3. Yes, it's an eco, but still nonetheless, it's a good one for Japaleno. They need to keep all 5 alive to build up the economy, and that's exactly what they're gonna do here. And I feel like Pleasant is going to have to be one of the players to step up here for Japaleno if they want to get this win.
Yeah, Pleasant for sure is definitely a talent we're going to be keeping an eye on. He's a player that has shown us, as I said, a lot of talent in the past, so definitely looking to see him pop off in this match as well.
And I think Pleasant knows how to play because he's playing against his Swedish brothers. There, he definitely played with them in the pikes or whatever, like, and teams as well in the past. So he knows how they're playing really. So he should have a good idea of the gameplay that Japaleno is going to put up here. He just had to rely that information to his teammate who may not be too familiar with the strats. But DGL, if DGL steps up and starts killing people, like normally he's not a good fragger player, right? So if DGL plays good, this is gonna be overrun, I feel like, on the CT side. If he can actually step up alongside his teammates. Because he's usually down there with like 5-6 kills, right? At least in the last game we saw him. Not a heavy fragger due to being game leader. So if you can get kills like that, like he did on the Tatsky, this is gonna bode very well here on the CT side.
DGL just gonna creep through the smoke, plays it very dangerously, but I mean, look, Japaleno are playing a numbers game at this point. It's basic arithmetic for them on the B side, as they are trying to find themselves in a 2v1, but not gonna happen. There he finds Relaxer. Meaning now all he's looking for is the head of Freddy. Problem is, he's got to retake short control, and that a little too hard to do. Japaleno win out 5-1 here on their CT side. What a start from them.
You didn't think that when Nordavind won a flawless pistol round, right?
Not at all. There's definitely been a CT side on the ball from Japaleno. No complaints there.
Almost Harry making the clutch there, but doesn't know Freddy Frog is right here. Just can't hold the one angle. 5-1 here. It's gonna be a pistol Kavar here for Nordavind. They can't afford to buy here, so they're gonna go for partial. Should give Japaleno an edge here with a 6-1 scoreline. Unless there's someone gonna destroy it. Good nade on Croman. Does a little bit of damage here, but Japaleno, they're definitely the underdogs in this game. I think most people will put them on. But it doesn't really mean that they're out of the run. They're, of course, a very strong team. They can win a map like this. But you can see short play will be coming through here with one guy from Monster, and they're just gonna go straight through, and Desson is gonna spray them down with Pleasant and DGL joining in on the action. NATO, he finds one. I think that's where he's gonna stop, unfortunately. Actually, never mind, he gets the second. But a 6-1 here for Japaleno on the CT side on the map. This is... Yes, not to get some kills there, that's good. Not a lot to do more though. So buy up for Nordavind. This is where they need to start grinding some rounds. 6-1 down. On the T side, you probably need like 5-6, you said, I think, in the last game. Yeah, that didn't really work out for Namiga, bro. But
what we see is kind of goes back to what we talked about though, which is like, especially at this sort of level of Counter-Strike, it seems to be T side is the way. In there was more one-sided matches. But looks like here we've seen kind of a bit of normalcy where Japaleno really are just plowing on their CT side right now. Look at Tensky, 10 HP. They're going to go back to B here, which might actually work out nicely for them. Japaleno playing a bit more of a passive setup now.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have a molly and a HE, so if they plant the bomb, well, they can just nade and molly the site. Because Tensky is 10 HP, so if he takes the bomb plant, or if he gets close to the site, he's gonna be a dead man walking. And they're all three going through the monster. There's a smoke there, but he's just gonna walk through it. And Desson is aware. He's there. Puts the ball on the one side. The right side goes on the left. And that means that DGL is there for the trade. And now it's down to Horror. 1 versus 2. He tried to make the clutch last time. He lost the 1v1 in the end. This time he can't pull it through. And DGL, he's a heavy fragger now, actually. And when he's a heavy frag and the other one's showing up too, there's no stopping to this Japaleno side.
This is just absolutely devastating right now. Japaleno are fully holding W through this match. I mean, he literally just flicked and shut him down. What's not to love? 7-1, that a pause comes through. Nordavind realizing something's not right here. We have to seriously sit back and think about what is going wrong, because if they let this keep on going, we are looking at a very quick game of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, 7-1, and there's enough buy on everyone except Tensky. He's not gonna be able to buy a AK full Kevlar and a utility, so he's probably, I think he's still gonna go for buy here. One player is not really gonna put you off, I feel like. But usually when they have this kind of money, they went for pistol Kevlar, right, Flakes? So
yeah.
maybe they go for pistol Kevlar again, just to farm up the money a little bit so they can buy the 10th round. But that's just gonna give you Japaleno probably like another 8th round, like another round on the board, just for free. But they're actually going for the 4 here, so they're risking it. Tensky's buying a Galil instead, to get that full Kevlar going. So this is risky here for Nordavind. Putting all eggs in one basket here at 7-1 scoreline. Not a lot of utility, they only got 1 HE in fact. 5 smokes and 4 flashes, no molotovs. So poor utility usage here, utility buying here, but let's see. Freddy Frog is gonna smoke Monster. That's a really good smoke, so you don't have to peek Monster to smoke or anything like that. But this is a must-win round for Nordavind. They're 6 rounds behind on the T side. That's actually a kind of big scoreline.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, that's for sure. Look at this boost coming through, connector door open. Dezon just looking to see what can he possibly find. Starts to nip at the heels of one. They're already down to 34 HP. Can HS be the saving grace here? Contacting out through Monster. And his teammate finds a frag on short. They're completely oblivious. The CT side are dropping like flies. Nordavind may well just be on for a quick second round here as Japaleno already think about saving.
Yeah, they went for the boost there, right? And that means they're only one player defending like Monster or short really, so they can just get out there very fast and punish the guys, because you can see Dezon was not even aware they could go off Monster, right? So that boost, he really had to find a frag on Crowman on Underground to even make that boost worth it. Because now they spotted, he didn't get the kill and the spot there's 2 people boost. That's 3 information for Nordavind to get out on. And that will put themselves on 2 rounds, but... So, for Nordavind, to try to make this back, they need to get 5 or 6. So, Japaleno, they know that they're still ahead here. They're going to be saving the double weapon here. They're still going to have a buy going to the next round. So if they can win the next, it's not going to be panicked, just dropping 1 round here. But a good start for Nordavind at least to bring it back a little bit here. And they survive 5 players too. That will be another full buy in case they lose all 5 guns here. So they're gonna put the pressure on the Japaleno economy now because of that round. You can see the money's gonna be pretty much down to 0 now after this buy. It's actually 5k on Freddy Frog still. The others though, they got nothing. So 7-2 here, going to the 10th round. Still a lot of work to be done here for Nordavind, but we said that Nordavind a little bit of hit and miss. And right now it looks like they're missing their shots. And I think this Nordavind organization, they're not happy about the things that happened. When they signed this roster, they were like, okay, we got these good players. They should be able to put up this HLTV ranking and stuff. But it just haven't been happening, Flakes. It's been a disappointing roster, to be honest.
Well, you have to be patient, right? Good things come to those who wait. Nordavind have waited a fair bit of time in this match to show up. So hopefully, we're about to start to see the resurgence. Already getting themselves 1 round here. Hopefully, they don't find themselves gutted in this one. Because it isn't going to be a B play, we know that for sure. Looks like it'll be all on Freddy to try and slow this one down. And while he does some good damage, but unfortunately that will be all. Relaxer next in line here. Doesn't take the shot. And then finally gets one off. Unfortunately though, it will have to be a retake. 4 on 4.
Yeah, great play here from Nordavind to get an entry here. He gets a reply, yes, but they're still going to have the bomb side here at 4v4. And they have a double up here, Japaleno. They may just probably need to save this 4v4. There's no way into the sites. It's just basically locked down. This CT can just hold this angle. He goes for the push instead. But I don't think it's going to matter here because it's 24 seconds left on the clock. And I'm not really sure they're gonna be able to get out here, Japaleno. Actually, they do. And there's a 2-player left now. The guy hiding in the corner here, he's gonna strike with one. But where is NATO's Apex? He's here towards the toilets. He gets the first one. Is the plan for him even? I think it is. It is. He goes for the peek here. He gets the first. He gets the second spray and it's done. Yes, he dies. But he's done his job. NATO with an amazing double spray. To put himself on 3 rounds here for Nordavind. Wow, that turned around quickly for Japaleno, to be honest.
NATO single-handedly just saved that round, though. What a play from him. The perfect flashback. And then lands the double spray.
Yeah.
That's a pure class act right there. Nordavind up to 3. Slowly but surely swinging these rounds back together.
Yeah, they may get a run for free here too. So they did save 1 AK, so the thing is Freddy has 7k. If they want to, he could drop one over, they could get 3 guns. Or he could go for an AWP, try to go be a little bit mobile with it. There's a lot of stuff Japaleno can still do here. But they don't really have the funds on most of the players. So Nordavind, they really could pull things back to a 5-6 scoreline here. 5-6 rounds. If they keep going like this. They got the last 2. And, you know, once they got the entries, it's usually been working out for Nordavind. And 1.83 KD for Pleasant, 2.50 for Freddy. A little bit lackluster on Descent though, 0.62, but so far everything's still good. 7-3, so they are gonna go eco around that AK. Freddy's just gonna buy the Deagle Kevlar in case the DGL dies. He can pick up that AK and have Kevlar. Not a bad strat to be honest, but it looks like it's just a straight up B push. Rush B, no stop coming out here from the Nordavind side. And the Pleasant could do a lot of damage here, but they're all lining up for Coleman. That's 3 flash assists from NATO. Where did he find those flash assists? He just flashed everybody on the B side. It's 4k from Crowman. And this round, you know, in a second once the rush came out. 4th round for Nordavind here. They're starting to build up one run after another. Japaleno doesn't seem like stuff is working out for them at the moment.
Yeah, this has just been Nordavind picking up the pace now, I think most importantly. These rounds have started to roll their way quite comfortably, which you wouldn't have caught us saying after the 7-1 start that Japaleno had, but these rounds are quickly falling back in favour of the T side here.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that Nordavind could probably pull more rounds together, like 2 or 3 more in this half if they keep playing like this. It's Japaleno that has to deny things, because this is their map in Japaleno. They know that if they don't win this map, we're gonna have problem on the second map. So they have to guarantee at least going to a 3rd map to win this one. They have to win this one then. So Paradise here for Swedes. Time comes through for Pleasant, not gonna connect. That spray though is gonna connect on a headshot through the wall. Oh, man. Oh my goodness, he sprays the second guy too. And underground. What's going on here? A lot of damage on Nordavind. This is a run Japaleno has to win. Freddy Frog really good in the top mid. It's just have to see if he can take down HS. Or if H is even gonna clear the corner. He does. Flash is coming through here. It's not around the corner actually. Not yet. There we go. He goes for the peak. HS goes down. This is great flash coming out here. Ooh, even a second for Fred Frog. And Japaleno, they're completely shutting it down with a flawless round.
Nice to see them get one, but after the stint of so much from Nordavind, I want to see this second round now come through. Credit has to be given though to this aggressive play towards A. That's pretty much where the brunt of this round came from. It's just it's not going to be something you can repeat really on the CT side either.
No, but Nordavind, they definitely weren't ready for that. You can see, especially towards toilets there, and the top mid wasn't ready for that at all. 8-4, coming into the final 3 rounds on this first half of this first map. This is map 1, and we're gonna see another B push here, Flakes. straight out on the B side here. This time they're getting a lot of flash, they're getting molded, but they're still somehow finding the frags here, but they're replying back. But look where DJL are. But, oh, he actually goes down, so it's advantage here for Nordavind. I can't believe they're actually in advantage after those flashes came through. But Freddy Ford turns it back around. 2v2 now. Fred and Relax. Oh, look at NATO. He has the flank kill. Ooh, the spray will be good enough though. Looks like NATO was missing a little bit there, but over a minute to go, but the bomb is on the B side. Freddy Ford, I think they get a flank here. Clearly not now anymore because they're shooting.
Yeah, I don't think he might have had the idea, but there's no way in hell now. He just knows he has to find the player in water before he can get to site, and that makes his job 10x harder because, I mean, how the hell does he get there? If he wants to fight graffiti, that's even harder for him because he doesn't know if anyone's tucked in. I imagine he, just through the bullets shot through the smoke, probably has a good idea now that someone's sight as well. But this has just become so difficult for him. And you can see he has no idea that NATO's going to be graffiti, so he has to clear so much. And what, 17 seconds? This is quite literally a mission impossible.
Yeah, DGL had to get a frag from barrels there, in the corner there. But he didn't, he got sprayed through the smoke. He found the one there, that would have been the turnaround Japaleno needed. But the 5th round for Nordavind, they reached the halfway to 10 mark. They should be fairly happy with this half, considering it was a 7-1 for Japaleno. But I don't think they're done yet here, Nordavind. Looking like the B pushes is actually working out. It will be another buy for Japaleno here, but it will be a force up. MP9 on Desson. 2 rounds to go here. Japaleno, I'm sure they want to get at least a 9th round there. Because having 7-1, you don't want to make it 8-7 then, you know. Just winning 1 at the end there. The boost coming through here, so you can see above towards mid and towards balloons. And we can see the aggression again here on short. A very aggressive from Japaleno towards underground 2, double underground, double short. Tennessee should be going down here, he goes for the repeak. And now they're gonna push through the monster. And Desson, how the hell are you gonna hold here with MP9? Oh my goodness, he's gonna get mollied. But Relaxed there with the all from upper, that's a really good backup they have. It's down to 3 now for Nordavind. They're gonna plan for upper 2 because the smoke is perfectly placed. But this is still gonna be a difficult retake for Japaleno.
It'll be difficult, but the benefit they've got is they have players coming from every single angle.
The guy heaven.
So,
oh, he doesn't see the guy heaven.
Force. You gotta spot him. That's not the one. Croman getting away with absolute murder there. Japaleno's still in a good position. If they can use their Heaven player to find Croman, that would be a good start. As Blessed does find one, but he'll be instantly traded. Desmond lets rip with the MP9 at range. As it all starts to come together. HS, he's going to let rip. So close. Oh, he gets the second kill on Freddy as well. That's that done. Nordavind pull through with a 6th round.
Relax, I can't help him. Relax is staying on short for some kind of reason. They killed the guy Heaven, right? They killed, they cleared short monster. They cleared the site. Cleared. He can only be lower at this position, lower. This is the only position can be or walk towards Heaven. It really should be somebody checking that or like standing in front of him like a bodyguard. Trying to block that. Oh, we're gonna go for the wallbang. Let's see Relaxa. He's gonna go for the T-spawn wallbang. Alright, never mind. I hyped it up too much. But, oh, we're gonna see another B push. Yes, this is gonna be a straight up B brawl again. This has been working out every single round for Nordavind, and they're up on the 6th round. They could be getting their 7th here. But the Deagles doing a lot of trades here. MP9's 5-7. All the guns in Counter-Strike has been bought here. And it's back to 2 versus 2 here. Japaleno, they're gonna be so gutting if they lose it. Relax and Desson. Need to try to pull it back here. There we go. Desson's gonna go down. Relax in a 2-1. And he's gonna go down 2. Nordavind actually picked up 7 rounds from a 7-1 down. That is crazy.
That's impeccable, to be honest. They should be over the moon with how they've been able to do that. Tying this up to be an incredibly close game after... Well, I mean, you can see on your screens now. Look at that stint from the CT side. 7 rounds back to back. And they basically did the same thing on their T side in return, just 6 in 2 stints with only 1 round interrupting it from the CT side.
Yeah, it's really gonna open up how this. I wonder how this second half is gonna go, really. When it was that close on the first half, it really was like Japaleno having a big lead, and then Nordavind bringing it back. Now, who's gonna be taking, you know, the pin here? Who's gonna be taking the early rounds? Gonna have to see. Utility-wise on the CT side, it's only gonna be 3 flashes. So 8-7. Japaleno, they have a 1-round lead here on their map pick. So, what are they gonna do? Looks like they were gonna go for a B play there. Just repeat what Nordavind did to them. Just steal the strat, the B rush strat. But they're taking things slow here, Japaleno. They know how much this pistol round means to them. And consider this is a city-sided map. It's not boding that well for Japaleno unless they win the pistol here. And well, Japaleno, well, Freddy takes down Crowman. They go for the boost there. Not going to be working out, and now they have the B site. This is next to impossible to retake for Nordavind. Unless there's a mistake from Japaleno where they peek out 1-2 players. But he's not watching Monster. There we go. He turns around, but it's too late. NATO's already out. HS finds 2. Oh my goodness. DGL, he about to save the round here. He finds himself 2. 2 versus 2 now. NATO's out on the side, but the kit guy has died. The only kit from Nordavind has died. And they haven't picked it up again. It's gonna have to be a 10-second defuse with 17 seconds left. This is gonna be... There's no time here. They're just gonna go for the kills here.
They grab the kit, so there is a little bit more time for them to work with, but they have to force the kills, and those kills are just not quite coming through.
Yeah, there wasn't enough time anyway. 4K from DGL, what a pistol round for him. It would have been maybe a chance. There was 9 seconds left once he got up on the side, but he died from upper, right? If he got right on the bomb there, his teammate could have saved him, but probably would have died anyway. So it wasn't really a big chance for Nordavind. So, Nordavind, are they gonna go for the second round force here? No. They're actually gonna go for full eco here. So they're gonna give Japaleno 10 rounds here before they go for the buy. So normally teams really want to force into this to force it back, right?
Yeah, typically we always see the CT force.
Nordavind feeling they're hot on the CT side, so they don't want to potentially give away 2 rounds, you know, they just give away 1 now. Before the buy comes in. Interesting start of the second half here. Japaleno, they know they're up against the ropes here, they're on the lesser good side, but if they can make the T side work, why not? You know, Nordavind made it work in the end there. So let's see if they can do the same. There's a perfect flash, get up a couple picks here, and that's going to be the round concluded. 10 rounds for Japaleno against 7 for Nordavind. This is where the game begins here in the second half. Nordavind, they're going to have to step up at this point here. Important first gun round for them. And we're not going to see a single AWP. I thought they were saving up because they wanted to buy it up, right? But we're not seeing that.
I think the tougher point here for Nordavind now is that Japaleno are in double digits. If they lose their first buy here, just due to the nature of CT economy, you're looking at probably 12-7. So very important they make this one stick as they start strong, but Pleasant and Dazan both get the picks towards B that they need, trading it back to a 3-on-3. Now Relaxer is 33 HP, so at least there's that for them to work with. Nordavind with a slight advantage due to that HP alone, but Japaleno arguably in quite a good spot here to try and contact out the B site. They just need the 1 frag and the site is theirs.
Exactly, but AJ is gonna
timing.
go for the
He's got the bomb as well. That is huge.
Yeah. So the rotation is gonna come in now towards B. 55 seconds to go though. There's plenty of time to make the rotate. But if he makes noise on B now, like he did there with the spray, he can walk up to A and get the kill on 10 skin. That would be the A site. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. That's exactly what they needed here from Freddy Frog and company. And he even picks up the second smoke. Smoke will be going down towards stairs. And now there's gonna be a free bomb site plant if he runs fast, because those smokes are gonna fade out in about 10 seconds.
He's being very
The
slow
smoke is
about
gonna
this.
fade out once it gets on the site. Yeah, he's not gonna have time before the smoke fades. Yeah, the bank's faded out now. Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
NATO! How the hell do you win that duel, buddy? You have got away with absolute murder. That leaves Relaxer
gotta plant the bomb
33
there.
HP in a dream. He has to plant the bomb now. Thankfully, neither of the CTs can deny it, but they will throw a nice and high flashing. Both get themselves onto the site as they look to put this one over the line. Nordavind hungry for an 8th. It all comes down to Relaxer as they double swing, get it done, and secure that 8th round. And what a
That
kill
should've
from
been 2-1 for
NATO.
Japaleno. Yeah. That should have been an impossible kill. He literally wasn't even looking at him, and Freddy Frog just saw where he was. He could have just made a one tap in the air and it would have been done. If we can get a replay of that, that would be very, very nice. Of that 1v1 Freddy versus NATO. Oh, here we go, Back. It's just... Oh my god. That's gonna be so painful because, you know, if he got that kill, he would have won the round, most likely, right? So... Japaleno, they're definitely gonna be kicking himself for that. 10-8 though, they're still in the lead with 2 rounds, but could have been 11 at this point. But what happens, you know, stuff like that happens from time to time. You just need to reset for the next round if you forget about it. They're taking double play towards underground here. It's from Nordavind. Very aggressive on their CT side. They were pushing monster last round, 2 players. This may be just a little bit too aggressive. Oh, just barely not going. Oh my god. Question is, DGL gonna be aware of NATO? This is gonna be about an aim duel here. And it's gonna be DGL crushing around the corner. NATO. But Flakes, I'm not sure I'm liking this aggressive play. It's really risky. If it works out, it works out, but they're most likely been getting the trades.
It definitely has the chance to backfire. That's the downside of aggressive play, but high risk, high reward. That's the one thing to think about here, Define. The reward is definitely there if they can make it work.
Well, 45 to go. There's a guy on the A site. And there's 2 players actually. So 3 players now, in fact. So this is making it Nordavind. They're making the stack here. 3 of the 4 players towards A. And that's what fourth guy of the 3 down on A. That's the second. It should be the 3rd very, very soon. Oh, it's a double for HS. But there's too many boogies alive. And Japaleno, they may just reset Nordavind's economy at this point. Bomb will be getting planted nade. Not doing too much. And Croman only got MP9, so he probably needs to save at this point. And it will be an 11 for Japaleno. Nordavind not going to have any funds left.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. This puts them in a tough spot now because not only will we see 11 rounds here, but we're likely going to see 12. So that gap now grows to 4. Although Nordavind have been able to pick up a round here or there, it's not really done a huge amount to bring this game any closer, it seems. Meanwhile, Japaleno building up their money as well. That's a big point. I think saving the York, saving 3 rifles every round, it all starts to add up. And they will have to get a couple of rebuys in, so let's see how that has an effect on it. They're not too bad in the end, actually. They do get a couple thousand on a few players, but it isn't quite as rich as we were hoping they would be. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter, though, for Nordavind, because they've just got to go USPs here. They have the 1 SMG with Croman to help them out. Apart from that, it is for just blank USPs.
Yeah. So Croman trying to go a little bit aggressive here with the only gun they have. We shouldn't really change anything. Should still be at 12-8. But well, let's see if Pleasant's gonna lose the rule. He will lose it actually. Croman in front of the rock. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and the rock will find a kill. And now it's gonna fall back. He can't get the gun, but they do find a kill. So not bad start here from Nordavind. And if they can steal this one away somehow, I don't think they will though. Croman is the only one who really have anything to find in this round. But if they can go for the double peak, they may get the trades here. It's 3 players towards the B side. Desson walking his way out here. Definitely should know there could be a water stack there. Oh my goodness, Tansky with a USP. What's happening there? This is an absolute nightmare that has struck for Japaleno. Throw your nade, throw your utility. They're not using any utility to water. They're just letting them be there on a holiday. Final one gets denied, but the peek from behind is from Crowman. He gets the one, and now it's gonna be a 3v2. Make that a 2v2. DGL pulling things back here. But this is an absolute disaster. NATO has come from behind as well. He's gonna wrap up the bomb planter, and it's down to Relaxa. Nordavind, they may just done it to put the knife on the board. Oh, point blank range in the beginning, and there you go. Crowman with the kill. And Flakes. Nordavind, they're winning with just one MP9. What just happened?
Is literally a machine. He's literally just got a triple kill, backed by his teammates there to pull up what effectively is a full eco victory for Nordavind, and it can't be understated how important that is because it denies Japaleno that 12th round. It has a huge effect on their ability to buy in now. If Japaleno want to force this round, which probably makes sense given the money on the bulk of their players, and Nordavind can take the win here, we're looking at 11-10, 11-11, and Nordavind actually have a real opportunity to equalise the game. But smart decision from Japaleno, rather than forcing the issue, they just buy Kevlar on a few players and stick to the pistols. That allows them to full buy in the next round, and at least minimises the damage that can be done.
They do take out an op 2 in the middle. NATO only gets 1 for 1. So the question is, how much damage can they do with the Deagles here? They have Kevlar on 2 of the 4 players. And Tensky should just be falling back, shouldn't take the risk there. And he's right there towards toilets, but Relax has picked up the op, see if he can pick up any frags with it. And Tensky's in the corner. Back up from the A side with 2 players. There's only 1 player on B. He actually pulled all the way through. Oh, Relax saw him, but it moved away. Didn't think it was gonna be there. Now the Deagles not hitting the shots. It will be very, very soon be a 10th round for Nordavind. That eco win, he just turned everything around for them. Good kill there from Freddy. Another kill from DGL is back to 2v2. They're probably not going to win it due to the HP, but they're doing a lot of damage here for Nordavind. They're going to have to either way. They're going to have to force up the weapons and drop over. Question is, they can still win this one, Japaleno, if they get the 1 digs. Freddy Foy has picked up the op 2, so he has a good opportunity for another frag here. 18 seconds left. Crowman still has to die here on the A side. Oh my goodness, a 1D from DGL running straight sideways. That is criminal. And now Hara in a 1 versus 2. How the hell did DGL get the 1D? Oh man, he's gonna get pushed. It's a 1 versus 1 now. Freddy, has he dropped away the op? They thought they were gonna lose the round. He dropped away the op, Flakes. He could have been a perfect angle with the op. He dropped it over the map, I think.
He's going to be absolutely fuming. He really is.
He's like, okay, it's a 2v2, we're both 1 HP. We're not going to win it.
That's it. It should never get that low. It should never even get remotely close to that situation. What they've been able to do with the pistols there is straight insanity.
Yeah. If he had an op, he would have had a perfect angle to hold that and just get the kill in the 1v1. Wow, he dropped over the op. He was like, we're both 10 HP in a 2v2. We're probably not going to win the round, so let me drop away the op here so they can't pick it up when they kill us. And then DGL is like running sideways with the D again in the tap to put it in a 2v1. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Well, still going to be a round for Nordavind. Put himself on 10. They're 1 round behind here with his full buy going through. But you can see how much they have to rebuy. 4 weapons. Keeping their money very, very low, even though they're winning this round, Nordavind. Japaleno keeping them at bay. NATO. Well, he's still on that op again. Flash coming through. Takes the shot. Goes for the repick, and NATO hasn't had a good day. Last round he only got 1 for 1. Luckily, Tensky's there to trade, but he gets taken out by the spray through the smoke. DGL he's really been stepping up this game. 1.91 KD. This guy's played really good.
He's just trying to drag his team through it at this point. It's been sort of much like we've always seen in the previous best of 3. One player coming into the server and just trying through whatever means he can to make it happen for his team. And in this case, TGL, man of the hour. That's a double kill for him in this round. All of the impact on his shoulders. And potentially an A site ripe for the taking here, given the rotations we're seeing from Nordavind. They are gambling B, it seems.
Look
at that.
The new
That's
guy.
just...
The new kid on the block, you know, you always teach him some lessons, but then he has to go on his own. That's what Desmond did there. Caught himself 2. Will be 12 as you say here for Japaleno. Nordavind. They're actually down. Their economy is actually pretty terrible at this point. And I'm not really sure what Nordavind can do at this point. This upcoming one is not going to be it, Chief. This should be 13 to 10. And this is a nightmare for Nordavind. Japaleno about to pull through, a couple runs away from winning overpass here on map 1 of our second and last game of the evening here. It's been a long games actually. The first best of 3 was very, very long, and now we're stretching out for another one here to finish off the day. I feel like this is also going to be a long game. Very close one. Got a gamble stack towards heaven. Wondering how this one is going to work out. Well, not really going to work out.
Looked pretty painless, to be honest, for this T side. Bit of damage done to Freddy, but nothing too crazy. Just NATO and Tensky now looking for some exit kills, but no pistol shenanigans. That means Japaleno will get themselves a 13th here. Win the bye up to 14. And they're in a very good position to start building towards that victory here, map 1.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. I think they're pretty confident they can actually win this map now. And Nordavind, they're probably going to take a timeout very soon here. Probably going to come a timeout right here after this round and then ending. If not, it's going to be the next one. If they lose that one. Sometime it's going to have to come very soon. Because they're 3 rounds behind on the CT side now. They have the money in this round. This will be a perfect time to take a timeout. To talk things through here, because clear stuff is not working right.
Perhaps they have a game plan though. That's the only thing. Maybe timeout not required because they've used the last round to figure things out. But there you go.
Nope.
We'll come through. No real surprise, I think. They're just going to
No,
maximize what they have.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? They're up against the ropes here. Usually a team that hit, you know, winning against these lower tier teams, but they have been having difficulties against teams like we saw the last 5 matches. They 5. That's pretty bad stats. And I'm looking at the recent matches here, and they did win against Argo here in the LOOT.BET Season 6 in the 0-1 match, but that was a 3-mapper. So, and that they actually lost Mirage. That they're picking here as well again. They're really feeling confident over Mirage, and they haven't really done too much on it. But yeah, but then other than that, they lost against Simon, Virtus Pro, Force, and then they won against Smash. So it's kind of rough, you know. But really interesting that Mirage.
It's really hit and miss with Nordavind. Like that's the big thing. Is they're either going to be great on the day or not so great on the day. Unfortunately, it's a very inconsistent roster, it seems. They just haven't really been able to string anything super good together yet.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. They've been having some switches here, but these players, they really should be doing the work here. Like, this is some very, very experienced players, most of them. So, really wondering why it's not clicking for them right now. But let's see here. A buy coming up for Nordavind here. $0 in the bank after this buy again. Need to win this one. They get 3,400 loss bonus. And, well, that's not going to be enough for a full buy flag, so it's going to have to be it. Otherwise, they're going to have to eco for an overtime. I probably don't think that's going to happen, so they're going to have to force in the next. They want to avoid an overtime if they lose this one. Panic in the cap of Nordavind.
Connector, going to be the first duel here that's really critical to the success of the CT side. NATO needs to pull his weight now. Find a good opener here if possible. Tensky can support him, of course, with a trade frag if required, but ideally, NATO's the one to start, but not going to happen. Tensky fallen as well. That's already 2 of your key CT players fallen on the A side. If HS can't do something here, then you're looking at round over. Thankfully, he pulls through with a double kill of his own, but now he has to retreat. Looks like Japaleno, though, slow things down, actually. Rather than forcing their hand towards the A site, they're going to group up and play off of DGL, who's probably going to contact through Monster. And this is where things probably get really quite messy now for Nordavind, to be honest, because there's no way they expect DGL to be out Monster.
No, but he's holding short, though, so his team is going to have to full forward, and he's going to have an easy kill here, Crowman. He's going to say B side is clear, so that means they're just going to run past Crowman. They're going to jump over him. And then he's gonna have to die, but they haven't cleared short, so Japaleno should know there's something on short here. And that's
He'll
why
come clear
DGL's
short, I
clear.
think. Yeah, makes sense.
Could have been a good timing there. Crowman just looks away from short in the last second, so terrible timing of him. That's not really necessary when you have a 3v2 like that. You should just play on the advantage you have. You have an AWP who watch lower, right? Well, he just missed a shot there. But there's plenty of time for Nordavind here, so they can just play. They don't have a kit, but they have about 20 seconds to kill both of these. A good first kill coming out of HS is 15 HP. He needs to run away and save, and Japaleno, they still win the run nonetheless. And they get up on 14. They're 2 away from picking up first map here. And Nordavind, they don't really have a say. The underground, it was terrible. Like, they didn't get a single frag in underground, the players. It was instantly a 5v3 at that point. And this is a very rough, but they did not expect him to be toilets. HS, he did very good trades here, but it wasn't, you know, enough.
Yeah, I think he gets away with that because they're not expecting a third player to be dedicated to a toilets
Yeah.
like that, but any other scenario probably doesn't really work out well because the A site's probably taken, so.
Yeah, it's rough. The money here from Nordavind is not going to be the best. They're going to have to go for an eco here, so they're actually going to eco for the overtime. Actually want to try to risk a 15-10 here. HS, he is the only one with a weapon save from the last round. He's going to try to do something here. They did win one of these rounds before. See if they can repeat that. Probably not going to be the case unless they walk into HS. But Japaleno, they don't want to just rush something here. They want to take things, clear out this corner so they don't get flanked. Just making sure everything is clear. But this boost, they never use this boost, any of these 2 teams in this match. And now they're using it now. Oh, but DGL heard it. Oh, he finds Crowman. Feeling Japaleno on 15 here. Very, very soon. They're going where, you know, the weapon really isn't at the moment. Well, the weapon is on the A side now. And it's the USB that fights, and well, that's a double, and that's the weapon taken out. Harry can go back and pick it up, but it won't have Kevlar. Now they're taking B. This is a great fake here from Japaleno. But NATO, he's hiding behind the barrels here. Oh my goodness, Tiku strike here, but he only has a USB flags. This is the worst weapon for this kind of situation.
Yeah, he's been screwed as well because they're planting in the smoke. It makes it really hard for him there just to get accurate shots when he's crouching. So even though he gets a kill, it's not a huge amount to be shouting about, to be honest. Unfortunately, very bleak situation for the Nordavind side. It felt like they were in a really good place to fight for this map, but towards the tail end of things, it's really started to fall apart.
Yeah, 5 map points for Japaleno here in our second best of 3 of the evening. This one looking to head towards the Swedes. And we're gonna go into Mirage as map 2. That's gonna be a very interesting map, Team Mirage. Nordavind. They're pushing Monster again with 2 players. This is a perfect setup here for Japaleno. They're amazing setup, Crossfire. And that's going to be a 5v2 now, all of a sudden. Nordavind, they just haven't been in the map here on the CT side. They've been trying everything, it's just nothing has been working. HS and NATO need to try to do what they can to pull it back. But I think this map is too far gone at this point. Japaleno, a very impressive T side. See if they can close it out though. If they just execute together on B, it will be all good. H is gonna get maximum 1 or 2. Not gonna get 3. Flash coming through. Monster and play coming through. And he doesn't get the 1. This is gonna be over. NATO last man standing. And yeah, the Swedes, they do surprise and fall. Like Nordavind probably could have made a comeback there in a while, like after the first half there, but it just nothing showed up on the CT side. And well, a 1v5 is absolutely impossible at this current state. Just trying to look for some kind of KD, some kind of kill. And it will be a wrap there. Yes, he gets the 1. That's all he's gonna get. He goes to the 9. Disrespect from Relaxa. It will be 16-10, map 1 for Japaleno.
What a way to close it out. A quick stabby with the knife to finish us over. But as you say, the fine 16-10 is the result. We're going to be heading to map 2 Mirage, where things will get a little bit more interesting. And Japaleno, they're looking for that hungry 2-0. Join us to see if they can pull through and win this series in just a few moments' time.
Going through the smoke, walks. She's gonna go down. Walksing with the AWP
position. Our Shaker's moving in as well. Echo Slam connects on the 2. Back row tire down as well.
It always wins the brawl. Or can we cast the curse in? Oh, there we go.
LOOT.BET.
It's amazing how much I love betting on esports. It's so cool. What's even better is when I can use Cash Out. Wait, you didn't know about Cash Out? Cash Out is when you can get your stake back even when your bet is going against you. Just one hit and your money is safe. So go to LOOT.BET to cash out now.